Might be a bit low, boys. But luckily, we've already got the bit to fix it. This thing should hopefully fix our exhaust dragging on absolutely everything problem. Hopefully the correct bit, even though it says S15 on it. Took a while to get here, so it better be the right fucking bit. Alrighty, so this is a gearbox crossmember and a really nice poly bush. It's just like a brick of polyurethane, I guess. Solid. The reason I think we need this new gearbox mount is because basically the one on there isn't doing its job properly. There is a gearbox mount on there. It does not have a bushing, which I know isn't the end of the world because people solid mount them. So at the moment it's just kind of sitting there with a bolt. I think what that's doing is because the gearbox is dropping essentially down in the car, that's pulling the back of the motor down, that's pulling the turbo down, enough that the exhaust has been hanging down. My concern is that the pressure that was put on that was essentially transferred to the hangers because the hangers were holding it at the original location that it would have been on. With that additional pressure on it, the hangers might have been pulled down if it's the metal that's bent or something like that because the exhaust slowly rattled more. Then I'm gonna have to just check things out. Go plan for today is to lift the gearbox up with a jack, put the new mount underneath there, put the bushing on there, and then that'll all be set, providing they actually send me the right one. And then once we've done that, we can inspect the exhaust and make sure that it's no longer a drag on the ground or hit anything on the road. So yeah, ready to jump in and make sure it fits. Let's do it. Alrighty, so hopefully with that, you can get a decent idea of what's actually happening. The gearbox is down too low, it's dragging the exhaust down, blah, blah, blah. So the difference in the mounting is actually how far this bolt is from the center of that. And then there's also the fact that it's just a lot more solid. So yeah. And then the poly bushing will also play a big part in obviously keeping everything well situated. Let's chuck this in, or actually I should probably clean the threads on that first because the bolts came out looking like this. So a little bit cooked. Yep. Oh yeah, I fixed the handbrake too with actually a functioning handbrake. Yeah, see that? Oh, too good. Now we get to sit under here and do this. Yay. Well, I guess while we're down here, we can, or I can, address the brand new 500 and something odd subscribers. Yeah, don't really know how that happened, to be honest with you. I got no notifications on my phone for anything going off on YouTube. I just kind of checked and saw everything had gone skits. I think at the moment we're currently sitting just under 1,000, which is unreal considering it's taken me 4 years, 4 or so years, however long it's been, to get to 550 odd is what I was sitting at before. And last time I checked, which I think it was last night, it was sitting at 900 and something, 950 odd. It's fucking wild. So, yeah. Welcome to Copper Top Productions. That's the last one done. Oh, my arms are dead. Fuck. Moment of truth. Not a lot holding in this. Alright. Look at that. Even now the height isn't high enough. That's interesting. Down now. Ooh. We're looking pretty close. I think she's gonna fit. Fuck yeah. How good is that? Underside of this car is starting to look kind of professional. Well, don't look at the rail, but yeah. So I think we'll line everything up, and then we'll start tightening it all up, because otherwise, obviously, we're going to just be doubling our workload. I don't know if the exhaust is any higher or not. I will have to check some footage. And literally looks like it's made no difference. Alrighty, so comparing that first exhaust shot to that last exhaust shot, it looks like it's made a margin of a difference, a slither of a difference, but not enough to really consider fixed. So what I'm going to do, I have a spare exhaust, and by that I mean Daniel has a spare R32 exhaust that he got with some shell that he bought. So next week or throughout the week I will collect that and we will chuck that on before I drop the car back down, because it's painting us jacking this thing up, and then I will drop the car down and see how we go from there. I think that exhaust might need a little bit of fab work, but I'd rather do fab work on a nice exhaust rather than an exhaust that was made out of a kid's playset from the mid-2000s. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where I'm leaving it. Again, I really appreciate all the support throughout the week. Watching my subscribers literally double has been insane. Yeah, I'll see you all next week. That's it. Bye.